Handling money may seem easy, but it is actually not. Rather, I would say that it is the most difficult task. Almost 99% people are actually managing money the wrong way, which is resulting to bad financial decisions and getting debt trapped as a whole. Recently, I met a friend named Joseph. He said that he has been working for the last 20 years, but he couldn't save any money. Whereas on the other hand, I am just working for 1 year and I have saved almost more than $30,000. Well, all these distinctions occurred just because of the difference in our money habits. However, you don't need to worry, as in this video, I will be revealing the secret money habit which you must acquire to get rich by this year. 1. Make purchases according to plan. Although impulsive purchases might be enjoyable, they will end up costing you a lot of money over time. When you want to get a few things from the drugstore, make a list and follow it. Be certain of the amount you intend to spend and consider whether you are able to pay to make a few alterations. You achieve your goals in this way and avoid making impulsive purchases. Even the smallest unexpected purchases may build up and throw you off course over time. The same holds true for internet purchases. Make a list of your wants and a budget before launching your preferred internet store. 2. Continue your financial education. Even if you don't believe you require it, invest in ongoing financial education. Even if you consider yourself to be disciplined, there is always more to learn. Kenneth Boyd, a specialist at AIS-CPA, believes that enrolling in a financial crash course is an excellent idea. You don't have to go that far, though. You may find a wealth of useful materials on the internet to aid in reaching your financial objectives. Watch videos on YouTube, read blogs and websites on financial, listen to podcasts about finance, and pick up tips from people around you. You can also watch our videos daily for getting financially knowledgeable, and for that you can also prefer to subscribe our channel. We promise to update you daily with the latest financial tricks and tips. 3. Every morning, check your online banking. While the coffee is brewing, you just need to take this simple step, but knowledge truly is power. Become familiar with your credit card, personal loan, and bank account balances every morning. Use a spreadsheet to keep track of your incoming money, outgoing money, and bills. By doing this, you'll avoid unpleasant surprises, lessen your stress level, and start the day with a clear financial picture. Making smarter judgments and forming a good money mentality will be greatly aided by this short and simple process. 4. Lean in on one spending category. It might be difficult to try to save money in every area of your life. It could feel like you are putting too much strain on yourself if you are always seeking for methods to save money. Committing to save in a certain location would be simpler. Begin by taking the simple actions. Cut back on unnecessary spending if you do it. You'll be inspired to keep going by quick successes. It can be appropriate to cancel your gym membership if, for instance, you just joined your community sports league. You should cut back on your grocery spending if you have been going out for brunch every weekend and find it impossible to give it up. Not everything needs to be discounted at once. 5. Track your spending. It's more difficult than it would seem to keep track of your expenditures. The fact that 65% of Americans are unable to describe their monthly expenses is not unexpected. You need to stop spending money in this way right away. Start keeping note of every dime. You can only determine what needs to change in this way. Once again, I would like to remind you to subscribe our channel. 6. Have clear financial goal. Having a clear financial goal is very necessary. Working without a goal is like living life without food. If you don't have goal, you are actually starving. It not keeps you motivated but also keeps you in the right path to achieve financial success. It binds you away from splurging money on waste products. My friend John used to work day and night, but he was not having any clear goal. He just had the objective to become rich, which most of the people have, but he was lacking the way to achieve this. As a result, he is working still now to get rich. You should strictly avoid this mistake. You must fill a paper with your goal at the top and then all the steps to reach that goal. And also stick that paper on the window or the fridge so that you could view that anytime you pass by. 7. Increase your income. Take advantage of every chances you can to boost your revenue. It's necessary to maximize what you already have, but it's also critical to work toward acquiring more. Your independence and flexibility will ultimately increase as your money rises. Saving money and creating a budget are also made simpler when you earn more money. Furthermore, by lowering the likelihood that you'll stretch yourself too thin as your income rises, you'll be able to concurrently build a safety net around your early financial objectives. 8. Establish a budget and stick to it. A budget is basically a spending plan that accounts for anticipated present and future sources of income as well as anticipated costs for a given future time period, often 1 year. A budget ensures that your spending is in check and that the savings you make are on track for the future. You may avoid overspending, break dangerous spending habits, create long-term financial objectives, and more with the guidance of a budget. A budget may be created using a variety of methods and techniques. The 50-30-20 method might be used. In this case, 50% of your income is allocated to basic expenses, 30% to desires, and 20% is set aside for debt or savings. Only making a budget won't help. You will also have to work and spend accordingly to your budget. 9. Track your progress. You're inspired to keep working toward your financial objectives when you keep track of your progress. Every month, give yourself some time to assess your progress. How much have you put aside? You've paid off how much debt? How could you improve? Keep tabs on how near you are to your goals if you have been saving for them. You're not the only one who benefits from seeing results. Furthermore, it highlights your shortcomings. 10. Review your plan regularly. Of all the suggested wise financial practices, the final one cannot be emphasized enough. Why? Because while having a financial plan is a nice idea, it is insufficient. Your plan has to be reviewed and updated to reflect your evolving financial situation and way of life. Your existing and future financial lives should be assessed, planned for, and improved with the aid of the plan. Having said that, it would be a good idea to reassess your strategy once every 6 months or whenever there are substantial changes in your life. That's all for this video. If you find this video interesting and informative, then press the like button and also the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.